I'm going to say this already. I like the fact that they kept with the sort of strange Arabian theme of these games. But yes, we are back with more Panzer Dragoon, this time Zwei, the second game. And from what I've read from the instruction manual, which is the only thing that I've read before I started this stream, was that they've changed the formula a little. Although you will see this again when we get to Orta. Oh, lots of text. And no, I'm not reading it. Destiny begins. So, 1 year. That little fucker grew up pretty well. But here we go. We're going to fly. Oh no, we're not. We're going to stay on the ground for a minute. So, the main gimmick of Panzer Dragoon, of course, 360 aiming, but there is another gimmick that this game has, and it's a very strange one. See, I'm looking for enemies to kill, but it's also got like some weird other thing as well. You have to kind of like make plans around. which is the only thing I learned from the instruction manual. I don't know how the continue or anything works, but you're also starting to see that the game is lurching towards RPG pretensions, which is obviously why Saga came next. Thankfully this one seems to be starting a little bit more on foot than just staying in the sky all the time, which gives the game a bit more of a dynamic feel, I feel like. Which is always a good start. And also the camera has been unlocked, it is not bound straight forward while things are happening. The control design is still the same. So, down and up, rotate, rotate, with the shoulder buttons. Because Panzer Dragoon 1 was certainly a very big on-rail shooter in the air. 2, I imagine, will get there eventually, but for now, we're staying on the ground. Which makes this a bit more interesting to start with. I had a feeling you were going to start moving. Hey, where are you going? Scum, get out of my way. Now we've taken to flight. But the designs are a little bit more colourful than they were in 1. I still can't get over the damn trigger buttons on this thing. Episode 2. Though I think the fact that it's asking for player save data means that it might actually keep hold of a save during chapters, so who knows? Starting from behind. The scorpions are back. Oh, come back. No, you. No, you, $4. No, send cooked bunny to $4. She's very sensitive. We're still on the floor. Well, I've not seen a, And the stage has started from behind. This game's a little stranger, I'm finding out. Why are you still in front of me? Get out of my way. Zwei certainly looks... well, definitely looks a lot weirder than... oh no! Too much stream. Too much stream for $4. Oops, amazing. Or did you miss something? No, I'm not going to tease. No, go Go sweep. Go sweep. Don't watch stream in bed. Go sweep. Yeah. Yep. Post cute bunny pics in $4 in $4 Discord. Post lots of cute bunnies. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Eating, flying. What I'm most curious about here is when we're going to get to the main new gimmick of this one. Oh, there we go. No, turn that off. Oh god, I have made everything explode. Yes, Watership Down was basically a bunny thing, but it was more about... I actually can't remember Watership Down, I've watched it several times. I only remember the theme song, which is Bright Eyes. Ah, that's the first hit. First of many. But the fact that there's like an absence of like lives and scoring compared to the first one. This is not just a pure on-rail shooter any longer. This is actually an on-rails adventure. So make my Dragoon go blah, 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 blah. Basically. Well, I'm thinking this game is a little bit longer because it's now starting to have its RPG word. It's starting to try and gravitate towards RPG territory. Because I have no lives, I just have... Well, no, there's no lives, there's no credit system, it's not an arcade game, compared to the first one. But then again, the first one I did reasonably quickly, because it was a very short game. Like, we're already at episode 2, I don't know how long this game is. But, Saga is considered actually the longest, because it is an actual RPG. It's an on-rails RPG, which is even weirder. But Orta is like the second longest. And then Zwei, and then finally the original. I mean, it is only a rail shooter, you can't expect the world from them. Well, I've talked to people about, like, House of the Dead and stuff, and I'm like, well, yeah, they're not exactly pushing the mold here. Because also note that my health bar is actually a lot shorter than the one in the first game. It's shorter, I have a rage move. Sort of. Which is this. Please stop. Please stop. I can't see squat. I will look at the how long to beat in a second as well and tell you how long it is. Boss. Where are you? There you are. So, first boss from the original as well. Excuse me. Yeah, first boss from the original was a ship. I was about to say warp zone, but I don't think that's correct. Is it warp zone? It might be. Oh, robot. The only other one I can think of is Turrican, but I don't think it's Turrican. With V or no. Not Wild Gun? No, Wild Guns wouldn't be right. There's that cloud of shit. There it is. No, Wild Guns was mostly sprite based. I will quickly check if Warp Zone is actually a game or if it's not. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. Vortex. It's not a game that I'm aware of, unfortunately. There we go, first boss down. Okay, let me have a look at the how long to beat for this. Panzer Dragoon. No, not Panzer Dragoon. Panzer Dragoon. Zwei is also quite short. So, Panzer Dragoon original. Oh no, there we go. There's a score bonus. Total points 3. Panzer Dragoon, hour and a half. Panzer Dragoon Remake, 1 hour. Panzer Dragoon Saga, 15 hours. This is just main story. Panzer Dragoon Auto, 4 hours. Panzer Dragoon Zwei, 1.5. It's short. Remembering that they are on rail shooters, so you can't really do much with them. Plus, I think this game shows through that ending screen in episode 3 that the points put into whichever I've done is what the Dragoon will turn into. So that's the new thing of this one. And Panzer Dragoon Saga is probably one of the shortest RPGs. It's only 18 hours to completionist. It's not long. Though we're back to actual Panzer Dragoon flying now, so it's going to actually pick up the pace in terms of difficulty. Also to remind people, this hasn't been re-released yet. The first one has, the second one hasn't. And there's no way in hell that Saga is going to be released anytime soon. Or Orta, for that matter, but mostly because Saga and Orta's base code was lost, from what I remember about reading this series. Attacked on all sides, this is not good. Is that already boss time? No, but something big's coming up. You're back. That's already a bad sign. I mean, the last time I saw anything with a swampy forest in it was Sonic 2006. It's definitely some style that's not really used that much outside of RPGs. Most because why would a... Most because I think people associate Swampy Forest with really bad games. Like, we've already played some on the channel. Well, sorry, not we, I. Have played, like, what was the first place in Daikatana? Alright, a swamp. A swamp in technological 2030. I'm sorry, but where else? The void or the fiery infernos of the volcano? Well, he exploded, so that's it. Oh, except... Oh no. No Super Mario RPG counts. It has 2 volcanoes. Laggy is changing. I think that's the replayability of this one, is how many forms you can make the Dragoon change into. Same with Auto, now that I think about it. Armageddon is rough. I know of various people that have tried Armageddon. It's just hard for the sake of being hard, from what I've heard, on all accounts. Like, I've debated whether to play Super Mario RPG again, but I haven't committed to it yet. I think, like, Mario RPG, I kind of just looked at it and went, huh, and that was it. Like, I really didn't give too much thought to it afterwards. I was like, it's a very beginner-friendly RPG, and then that was it. That was my entire thought about it. I'm going to have a lot of weird thoughts about a lot of different games, so... Oh shit, that was a door. Like, I think I've been told to avoid Earthbound at some point, but I don't know by who. I mean, I could be crazier. I could try Mother 1. Which is worse. Oh, I didn't see that. Poor dragon is just getting the shit kicked out of it. Because I'm not paying attention. But as always with these things, I can put them on the boards and whatever, but it's just, when am I going to get round to them? Like, going through this series at this time is very beneficial to me, because it means I can clear up some more of my stuff. I wasn't planning to have 2 incentives on the board again, but this one was just like, yeah, it's not going to take me that long. Like, the whole series, considering I defeated the original Panzer Dragoon, which is the hardest of them, it's only about 20 hours. It's not that long. Oh hey, what are you? And can we blow you up? This game had to get creative with its enemy design, mostly because everything had to be rendered in orbs. Like, that's why everything looks sort of rounded. It's being modelled in a way that the processor can handle. Because I believe the Saturn is made up of 2 processors, which was always a death threat. Not death threat, sorry, a death sentence for most consoles of that era. The Atari Jaguar is probably the most infamous for that. Do the math. Jaguar, Jaguar, Jaguar! How many games would you play on Jaguar? None, because you had a brain. I mean, I can't legally show that commercial, but it exists. Oh, flippin' heck. Okay. Well, both the 3DO and the Jaguar sort of Aliens vs Predator was Predator. What the fuck? Aliens vs Predator was the Jaguar. Oh, I got taken out. Yeah, it's a wow. This is a It has a save function. So yes, it was starting to lean towards the pretense of RPG. That's actually really interesting. Like, what? Apart from House of the Dead Overkill, I have never met another game with a save system in the middle of a rail shooter section. But I don't know how this system saves. That's the only problem. I will need to work it out. I have a memory expander, so I'm guessing that might be it. Game over, I think, twice in the original, so... But then I didn't have unlimited lives. I had to really kind of work in the original to keep going. Where am I? I'm guessing that was an alternative route of some description. Okay, we're at the boss. Well, after throwing these all off the bridge. It's yet another game that I find myself just hammering on one set of buttons. So this, I think this type of boss got used again, because for some reason I'm having, once again, some flashbacks to Sonic Adventure. And the egg Dragoon. Which is probably why. Because a lot of these mechanics actually returned in that game, so... It's like, the shooting is definitely Panzer Dragoon. There's no question about it. If you look at Sky Chase in that game, it is literally just Panzer Dragoon. Oh, the gummy ships. Yeah, I can see that. So I'm guessing I shouldn't really be shooting the mines, but I also want to kill him. Oh, no you don't. I'm wise to you this time. I know to blow my stuff. I think I never actually beat the super boss for the gummy ships for Kingdom Hearts 2. Mostly because it bored me. Mostly because the rewards weren't worth it. It's not done yet. It's still in the water. Okay. One root point. So obviously I'm guessing that I have to shoot down a certain number of enemies before it will change the route. And some of these govern like power and stuff, so I have no idea what it is. Actually, let's read the manual, shall we? Let me read stuff from here. It literally just says here, when you clear an episode, you are given points in 3 areas: clear, route, and technical. Depending on your score, your Dragoon goes through 1 or more metamorphic changes and increases in size and strength. No idea what it could mean. No idea whatsoever. Also, I bought this at £30. I've still got the label on it. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, it's a strange little RPG mechanic sat in the middle of this. So obviously they were experimenting. With what they could do for the genre. He's not exactly getting beefy-ish, I guess. Oh, oh. Ow. Okay, this is going well again. Oh, that flash. Damn. Okay. So, one of the route possibilities is because of the flashes that happen on screen. Literally, I only just read that in the manual. I'm guessing if I find the more technical route, I will gain points in that. Also, the more points I get, the bigger my Dragoon becomes. This is a big stage, and it's only just got to another big enemy. It's underground, that's for certain. Oh, you're back. Okay. It's meant to signify that I have found the alternate route, but it's not really clear. This boss really doesn't like lock-on, that's for certain. Ow. Okay, lock-on laser is blocking. So I can't use Berserk against this, I have to kind of take it down manually. Alright, Kafka. Are your lungs feeling better? I'm cutting this close. You ain't immune anymore, asshole. He getting big. That's the model from Panzer Dragoon 1. Recreated in Panzer Dragoon 2. Yes, because in auto there's a speed and there's a strength form. So I'm guessing this is the same. Well, I'm not guessing the same. Episode 6. Okay, right at it. Right out of the gate. yeah, I get a feeling that I'm going to have to take a couple of cracks at this one. Also help that I have a burn on my left forearm, and it's in a really shitty place. Because where I'm having to rest it, it's not doing so well. Found a prismatic cure. Oh boy, I am apparently the miracle worker of God knows what. The dulcet ASMR streamer, I guess, unless he's getting angry. Then he's not. Kind of an asshole. I mean, that would be a very good, like, light spell, wouldn't it? Prismatic Cure. Leave in the power of light, and then all your ailments will pass. That I was not expecting. Thank you, Fordella, for subscribing to the channel. To take Q-Boy on some adventures. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the cute little QB emotes. Those founders badges must be somewhat enticing every so often. I think that's my... I think you get 10 founders badges. I think that's the 3rd that's gone now. Although Brit's not renewed his subscription, so that one's gone for the minute. Well, the thing is, I do a lot of my stuff off my own back, so I never really press anyone or get lucky for anyone to take subscriptions on for me. So it's more people can subscribe if they feel like it than anything else. If they don't want to, then I'm not going to say anything. And to be fair, I never was in this for the money. I was in this just to show games off. I have done as I will for the last 12 years of content making. I just play games. What happens around me is whatever. That is, I believe, the 3rd time that alert has ever gone off. So... I think there's only like 2 more alerts. Happens around me, yeah, basically. I believe there's only three more alerts that have not gone off. One is expensive, so I will never ask anyone to trigger that one willingly. I'm going down, I know it. I lost too much health. Or did I just... No, don't jinx it. That looks like a second boss. Oh, that was it. No technical bonus, because I didn't shoot down that many enemies. Oh my god, guys. Carmack, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Take Cube Boy on some adventures and enjoy the emotes. Hype train is close. First time for everything. Last episode. Okay then. Just wanted the badge. Yeah, I imagine they're quite alluring at this point. Said I never particularly feel like people should spend money on me, but what are you gonna do if someone wants something? Then I can't deny them. So the only alerts that have not gone off are standard donation. Oh god, that hurt. Standard donation, expensive donation, and oh, I'm dead. And gift sub. That's the only alerts that have not gone off on the channel yet. Not that I'm asking them to. They are. I'm just saying that's the only ones that haven't. Are you challenging me? Considering that I believe the most expensive alert is $50. No, I don't want to challenge anyone to that. It's an exact $50. Ah, I'm going down. Yeah, I am one hit from death here. I don't think I'm going to last much longer. Yeah, it's very specific. Yeah, I'm going down. Because I have been trying to put in a lot of... I wanted to try and create like ranged donation ones, but never got around to it, and I never figured out how. Because it was meant to be like different ones for how much people donated. But as I said, I don't want donations. Sorry, I don't. Not that I don't want donations. I don't want people to feel. If Streamlabs, I have Streamlabs. Oh no, it's not. No, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I'm not using. Sorry, I'm using normal OBS, not Streamlabs. But my donation stuff is Streamlabs. But I did consider briefly using Stream Elements and then decided not to. Because I feel like a lot of my brand is, like, diving through new and old consoles, so it's just one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, I may as well make all my donations alert stuff from them. And everything else has just been games for alerts. I believe the subscription one is Kid Chameleon, so you're putting in another coin. So your Kid Chameleon one is you're putting in another coin, which is the continue sound. So that's an explanation for where that comes from. The raid is Ikaruga. Ikaruga is definitely probably one of my favourite shoot-em-ups, even though I'm absolutely horrible at it. Then the follow one was from like a weird Swiss beer game, but I've turned that off now because I want people to follow it's to help people follow anonymously, so they can do whatever they want. I don't have to say, you know, here's a spiel. Because I felt like it was getting too forceful in the end with that particular thing. Oh my god, what's that? Oh yeah, it's... let me spell it. Time with that move. No, don't choke. Do not choke. Oh, you're kidding me. It's a double boss. Don't do it. Don't run into me. And that's game. Oops. No. Oops. No. Go back. Sorry, I just realised my alert box isn't on this scene. That's it. Team Andromeda presents. Something just fell over in my kitchen. Yeah, that's it. That's Panzer Dragoon Zwei. No, I've not got pets. I think something just fell off my washing board. Yeah, there we go. That as I said, the replayability of this game is trying to find all the alternate routes and making your Dragoon harder and more powerful. There's not much more to it than that, and I am awaiting the time in which they bring over a remake version of this, just to see, like, the inner workings of it. But so far, that's 2 for 2. That's 2 good games done. I will say I prefer the second one, because it's not an arcade, but it's definitely going to make Auto feel strange, because Auto is very different. Because so far I put this up to saying, we'll do just the first 2. Mostly because I already have an RPG on the docket anyway. But there is scope for maybe pushing on and doing all of this on this day. on Thursday. But I would say, for RPGs and stuff, this is probably one of the more unique way of doing these things. Because I really wanted to get a webcam just to show the fact that I actually have a legitimate box copy of Saga. Because no one's going to believe me that I'm running this off natural hardware. Like, normally I'd be using the Polymega for this stuff, but I always felt like this was something that deserved to be played with a Saturn or an Xbox. So. Dragoon Rank Gladiator. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Episode 6 was probably my weakest one, but there you go. That is it. That is Panzer Dragoon Zwei. But once again, we find ourselves at this cross-juncture. I didn't plan anything. I did not plan for anything after this, again. Because something in my mind always said that these were going to be long... that I was going to be reaching my limit at the end of these. But I'm going to say the aesthetic, great. It's very sort of mythological and Arabian in setting. I do dig that. Probably one of the few RPGs which actually does this kind of setting. Mega Man X4. Let me have a look here. Because I think I have enough scope to put X4 on the Wednesdays once everything's done. Yeah, I'm just rooting around in my drawer for a second. X5 was the one that everyone considers the start where everything just goes wrong. Unfortunately, it's one of my favourites. So, in my hand right now, I have my box copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga. It is literally in my office. Because I don't want to let it out of my sight. The way you can tell it's a legitimate copy is because it comes... let me just turn this off. It comes in 2 separate boxes with its original design work, and also it comes with a sleeve. So it comes in 2 original Saturn boxes. It's a 4-disc long game. That's how big Panzer Dragoon Saga is. And I don't think you have my I don't think I have the instruction manual. I think that's the one thing I'm missing. Oh no, I've got it. So, the only damage to this box, because it's still got the original sealant sticker on the bottom, is one of the tabs on the top of the box. That's it. Now this currently costs me £520. It is very expensive. I bought this for £200. Just to show. Like, the last time I saw this game, it was unboxed. In a shop. It was £300. And they were in replacement... replacement disc boxes. So, having a full actual disc copy of this game is absolutely unbelievable. That's why I called this once in a lifetime. But for now, alright, let me put it up to a poll. What do I want to play otherwise? Because I really want to relax my left arm because it's being a bitch at the moment. But, yeah, there's a burn literally right in the centre of my forearm, which is being problematic. What's the other ones I wanted? I'll put Nights into Dreams on there again. Alright. I'll put it up for 2 minutes. 2-minute poll. No, it's not a grease burn. What happened was I think it was like last Saturday. My bosses were being absolutely bloody useless. So I took food out, and when you excite water particles in a in any food, they can go through the plate. So I literally gained a blister and took my entire skin off of one section of my forearm because it went straight through. Like, ideally, I should have been wearing a cloth, but whatever. It happens. So far, the poll is tied. Who's going to break the deadlock? Because it's not going to be me. Because I'm just going to vote Nightmare Reaper. So far, it is Mega Man X4 and Nightmares into Nights into Dreams at 1 vote each. While this is happening, I shall unplug my Saturn, which in itself is £175 now. I just recently learned that it's not a cheap console, not in the slightest. Trying to do things legitimately on it is a fucking nightmare. Okay, X4. Which means I need to get off this scene as well. As I said, I have a lot of games, and I'm not overly fussed about what I play every so often. Let me just fix some of this, because I need to remember what's on where. Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay. That's the whole thing. Okay. No, that's fine. Let me just add something to that scene for later. Browser. Existing follow alert, which needs to sit in the bottom there somewhere, just very tiny. Just put it there or something. Right, okay, that's done. Let me just get rid of the. Yeah, I played this with keyboard last, that's why. Do I have set up for. Yes, full screen application, and I can do specific if I want. Right, X Collection, where the fuck are you? Do I have you installed? I do. Because the last time I played, Mega Man X1. It's a long time ago. Final Fantasy V. Yeah, that's useful. Gurumin. Nope. That's not there. So off you go. Come here. And show. I'm going to say this pretty politely. I haven't touched X4 since 2019 when I did a marathon of these games. And that's except X. X was the only one I never did. I should probably change everything as well. Stream info. I think this is one that I might split the video just so I can put this somewhere else. No, I don't want to quit. And also, this is not the first opening cutscene like this, because X3 has one, if you play the PS1 version. Now, I think the conclusion I came to when I originally played this was this would have been a hell of a lot more interesting if Sigma wasn't involved. Also, this drum and bass music, I'm going to say this very, very gently. This composer has a thing for fours because he's sound. Have I turned sound off? Was it just really quiet? It's really. Oh no, I've turned sound off. Okay. Yeah, I've muted it ages ago. Oh well, you won't miss much. At least it's caught in time. So, the composer for this also did Battle Network 4. It's also very quiet in my ears. Now it's not. Let's see, button configuration. No. I want it on C, thank you very much. Of course we're doing this as 0, so... Because the original run of this I did was X.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gets me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order. But wait! Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
No, Kafka. Alright, so. First things first, this is a Canadian dubbed game. Because it was cheaper. Mavericks emerge at the point 5567. They have occupied Sky Lagoon. So it's like Repliforce is doing. No, I have set this up wrong, but whatever, I can make do with it. So I can... Like, imagine playing PlayStation games. No, it is actually dubbed in Canada. That's why I specifically mentioned that. That's why it sounds so weird, and all the dubbing is strange. Like, the only reason this is so infamous is because of this dub. You know, I've heard it a million times. I've heard the Mega Man 8 one a million times. It's because everyone always harps on it, and it's because they just made it in Canada. Dragoon, 14th unit. Oh yeah, Alex is 17th, isn't he? Also, I forgot to mention at one point, if you did not see the Fear 3 playthrough I did with Fordola last year, that's now up on my YouTube channel. And then I managed to get myself crushed. Iris! Big dragon bar. With a head of a dog. Alright, I'm thinking of 5. I can't duck in this one. And also, I may as well use the term now, nipple lights. Zero has nipple lights. It's not over yet. Now I'm gonna... Well, because I'm gonna go back to Battle Network 5 eventually, Colonel's design is unchanged. His whole thing from this to Battle Network 5, he looks exactly the same. Simon, come with me to HQ. Soldiers never drop their weapons. Okay, that is from 4 years ago. That is my save as X, so everything was gone.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Yes, this was the first game which you could fully play as Zero. You couldn't swap between the two, because X3 just gave you the ability to play as Zero for certain sections, and X2 didn't have it. So X5 was like the first game which you could play as either character independently. Let me see if I can drag up like both of them, because I think we'll also need display capture. Colonel Battle Network 5. Find his image. I want the full one. Yeah, that looks like it. Just bring this up on screen for a second. There we go. That's Colonel in Battle Network. He only appears for exactly 2 games. Literally the next image after that is Colonel form, I think, in the search history. Where has it gone? That one. That's Colonel form. What was the other one? Was Battle Network 0. And I'm not going to find the one I want, am I? No, that's network transmission. I don't know. I'd have to ask Kefka which one it is. Oh, no, there we go. There's some sprites. Yeah, he just basically wears a pair of underwear on his face. Fourth image from the left. Oh, that one. Okay, there we go. No, the first person I showed was Colonel Carmack. Because we're currently looking at Battle Network artwork. So, there's 0. And then... where's he gone? That is Navi Colonel. As you can see, basically unchanged. Except for maybe they made his chin pointier. That's about it. No, Axel was never in Battle Network. He barely got into ZX. So Inafune did not like Axel in the slightest. Mostly because it was work outside of his purview. So. Actually, I'm curious about something. No, I'm very curious about something now. Did he have a... Did he have a form in Star Force? No, he did not. Yeah, Axel after X8 kind of disappeared. He reappeared in Command Mission, he appeared in ZX Advent, but other than that, he was never seen again after this. I must go now! Ah! Because I had like a shower thought earlier, which was Capcom's mined all the big series now. There's not too many left that they can re-release. It's literally they have maybe 2 left, which is Star Force Collection, which makes sense. Legends Collection, which also makes sense. But then you've also got the Game Boy games. So I don't know what they plan to do. And also, this is probably the most budget they put into sprite work. Because after this, it goes downhill very significantly. That's shoes for X. Sorry, we're 0. We don't need armor. Unless it's X5, then you kind of need it. Compared to X4, X5 and 6 is kind of a downgrade. Because X4 has some of the highest budget productions. Overly so. Even Mega Man 8 does. As I said, sprite work is fine, but sometimes you just got to move on from it, and Mega Man X kind of never went in the right direction to me. Like, X4 sprite work is pretty gorgeous, but after that they just never settled on anything, especially when they went to models. But thankfully, it took 2 games for them to speak English again, because they fucked that up pretty well. And also, this is... one of the few games. You can also tell that because every other like X game, everything sort of flows in one mission. 4 has 2 areas. That's how much production they put into this. The only other game that has that is 8, Mega Man 8. So it should be a telling sign that they had apparently enough money to blow on this stuff. Don't have fire, so I can't go through there. Oh, I've got to remember where all the power-ups are as well, because that's... I keep looking for ones for X, which is a bad idea. Though I think both weakness chains, they all both start at... both start at Web Spider, for some reason. This is gonna take a while. Damn it, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Because I'm sat on top of Web Spider. Also, I'm going to get into flow of playing X games again, because... holy fuck, has it been a while since I've played one of these. Especially having to bust a duel, which is... not my favourite thing to do, that's for certain. Especially on keyboard, which makes it even worse. Oh, damn it. And literally on top of Web Spider, fuck off! I mean, we haven't even got to phase 2 yet. There we go, we're in phase 2 now, which is just more difficult. Especially when he's got the webs, and then I run into him. Close, but... let's try and find some power-ups first. I could try and Jet Stingray. This is always the thing, I have to start a chain somewhere. And then I can kill myself, which is also a good idea. crap. Guess what I noticed? I think Zero's ones are a little bit more annoying locations, so I need to keep an eye on them. So I need to be on the bottom route for most of this. And I missed it. What now, Kefka? Someone's decided, hey, let's loosen the trees in the area. I mean, what I can do for convenience sake is restart this when I actually get round to it. And I can slide it into my schedule. So we have a clean file, if you're struggling to watch it. No, I can insist. If you want me to start a clean file when things are less busy, I can. And then we can do the full playthrough. Because I don't want people who redeem that to miss it, so it's your choice. I'd rather you didn't miss any of it. All 5. Kefka, I stream Wednesday to Sunday. Normally it's just fitting on a Wednesday, but I can always put it on a Sunday. No, I didn't. Please inform me. Oh shit. Fuck. Not getting through this area at any time. Yeah, what we'll do is that when we come back to this, I'll do a clean file. Excuse me. And I'll put it on Sunday, which means that it can be caught. As I said, this is not exactly something I'm pressing to play, so... Fuck. As I can tell, I am absolutely out of practice. The problem is, I should be good at this, because of Squid Adler. Or Volt Kraken, depending on which version you go by. Because that one's more bullshit. I somehow got stuck in the ceiling. Well, I've got work tomorrow, so I might have to throw in the towel soon anyway. Also, that burn I've got on my left arm is giving me jip, so I think I might have to stop anyway. Like, it's healing, it's just healing in an annoying fashion. And I did it again. I decided to charge into the ceiling. But then again, I've only played X4 once, so I should really cut myself some slack. While I was balls deep in a marathon. Because I think X has his HP upgrade here somewhere. Oh, hey, Jet Stingray, you piece of shit. Now, thankfully, I start from the second area, not the first. I don't remember if that had anything in it. I know it does for X because it has his heart container. There's the energy tank. Because I've already got the heart upgrade from the first section, so I need that energy tank from the second. And then I just keep running into like fences and stuff, so... At least this doesn't do anything, considering X5 has the problem of, hey, let's tie your percentage chance of success to your deaths. Because we're assholes like that. But the only reason I chose Jet Stingray is because it's literally just a game about, a stage about, just, skill more than anything else. Because there's no, there's not really any other point to it. Stingray, get the fuck out of here. There it is, that's the energy tank, and I killed myself. Strangely enough, however, X5 is one of the only two... No, X5 is one of the 3 X games I'll actually play. 4 I just kind of felt, eh. 5 was the first one I played. And I've played X already, so... So what's the third one? It's the bad one. It's not X6, it's X7. I actually do legitimately enjoy X7 because it's like a guilty pleasure. I teach people how to play X7. We settle this now. Okay. Ow. Oh, I moved too soon. But I don't have any boss weapons yet, so I can't really do anything about it. But he's probably one of... If I can get him into the right pattern, I should be able to hit him properly, so... Ah. What's going on here? Ow. Damn it. I could have actually beaten him there, but there you go. I think that's going to be it for the minute. So, yeah, I'll do a fresh file next time. Right. Let's see who is online. Oh, I've got one, and it's Stuntman. Ugh, Stuntman's a bad game. That's just end of matter. See if anyone's in stream promotion. Probably not. Yeah, I've got barely anyone. See, is anyone playing Panzer Dragoon Zwei? If I could spell. No. Anyone playing Mega Man X4? Nope. I've literally got no one. No, I don't want to spoil myself on Hades yet. I've got Solar Cell, if worst comes to the worst. Yeah, may as well raid Solar Cell, because I literally have no one. I think, is anyone streaming that I know? Yeah, I think she's offline, okay. Yep, let's go raid Solar Cell. Because I literally have no one else, and he's doing Secret of Evermore stuff. Tomorrow will be Battle Network, so maybe the end, who knows? Saturday, more Battle Network. Depends if it's 3 or 4. And then Sunday is going to be a short one, but hopefully I can wrap up 9 Years of Shadows. So I'm going to send you all over there, and I'll see you later. That's my dumbass. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bye-bye.